need to get better at being honest, and that's why your book was so big for me, because I genuinely, as arrogant as it sounds, didn't think, I'm like, I got an idea what these guys are about, like, this will be an awesome book, but I didn't expect it to open up this huge hole and go, do you see how fucking dishonest you're being with yourself? Like, I wasn't expecting that. I'm not living authentically, and I got really sick a few years ago, and I've done a lot of work. I was living somebody else's idea of me, and that made me really, really sick.
Okay. So let's practice. We can use this time to practice that. I'm hearing that you might not be living authentically as you desire currently. How so? How are you not?
I have 4 little kids. I really, really, since I was 3 years old, I'm highly intuitive. I have dreams, they come true. I can do all that weird woo-woo shit. I really suppressed it for a long time because I was just sort of sick of being a weirdo. I'm highly, highly sensitive to nature. I have to be in nature. I grew up on a farm. So what I'm not doing right now is probably... I have these 4 beautiful kids. I love being a mum. No but, period. I love being a mum. There are other parts of me that need to be fulfilled clearly, and I've lost the ability to find them right now. But that said, I generally I can't do a great deal of exercise, or I can't drive long distances and things like that. My body's just not up for it. It gets very, very tired.
I think what I would love to focus on in the beginning of this call is the linguology of certain words that I heard you use, that you need to do this, you can't do that, you have to do this. In my opinion, all 3 of those words may be an indication of a lack of authenticity in what you're even saying. I don't believe in can'ts. I don't even know if I believe in needs. It depends on how it's being used. I understand human beings need oxygen to live. But it seems like what you're saying you need are more desires, and what you have to have are more desires. So I think maybe starting with a more congruent communication, like really literally meaning what you say. That might be a good start to get on that path of authenticity. Let me see if I can pass this baby off to her mama. Whoa! This goes to like the postulates idea of the book, that you see what you're looking for. You get what you give. Like, you have everything this is it. This is it. And I think I'm really... I believe you're an amazing woman. Just like the 4 beautiful children that you showed me. But it seems as like I would like for you to be more concentrated on meaning what you're saying, and I think it sounds like there's a lot like la 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 la. I would almost rather with you, because or speak a lot or hear a lot less words, because I believe you have a real potency in what you're saying, but you're saying it in so many words they're not, I don't believe you even believe. So 100%. That's one thing. Like, how can we get you to say more with less words?
Oh, my husband would love that. I think that probably speaking less from my head and way more from my heart, and that's why meditations.
But even these, I'm going to cut you off, because those are concepts. Head, heart. You're a whole being with a head and a heart. And I understand light and dark, God and the devil, the head and the heart. These are still concepts. Like, let's take you as a whole being. I want to hear you from a whole perspective without fragmenting all these different ideas and conceptualizing all these different departments and throwing this and this and this is bad, this is good, this is that, this is that.
So how would I conceptualize everything that's going on with me into less words? Is that the question?
What I'm asking is, how can you say more with less words?
I don't know. I think that's where I'm really stuck.
Do you really believe you're stuck? Do you really believe you're stuck, or is that just this regurgitation of a spell that somehow you picked up a long time ago that you're regurgitating without even really meaning?
looks like, and I can't work out. It's like this tiny little, it's not a mountain, it's like a speed bump. And it's like I get to the top of that speed bump and I fall back. And I get to the top of the speed bump and I fall back. And I'm wondering if it's, you're right, like a regurgitation of shit that's just been picked up over the last sort of 10, 12 years, or if it's.
Have you ever spent a day in silence?
No.
Have you ever spent like more than 2 hours in silence when you were awake?
No. Probably not. Probably not in the last 12 years.
All right, so what I'll say right off the bat is I don't know if there's anything I can tell you that's more powerful than you spending some time in silence. Whether maybe it's starting with a day where you don't talk until noon, 1 week, maybe the next week you don't talk until 4 p.m., maybe the next week you don't talk to 8 p.m., and maybe the 4th week you don't talk for a whole day. I imagine any of these potential spells that you may autopilotly regurgitate the light will be shed on them by not speaking to them, paradoxically. It's going to be like that silence might dispel those. It may be like, oh my gosh, now that I'm not giving myself the permission to put this spell on me, it's no longer working. And I'm not sure if you've seen me doing in the videos where the breath work, the Wim Hof has popularized it, type of a holotropic breathing, or even oming. Maybe some of these communication techniques where they're beyond words, I have a feeling they'll be very beneficial to you realizing that speed bump is actually a rocket launch, but you keep calling it a speed bump. It's like it sounds like there's a culture speaking through you rather than you.
100%.
And I'm gonna put that in the past. I'm gonna put that in the past because I think that's a past behavior, and I believe this conversation that we're having right now is gonna catalyze you to start communicating your personal, universal, deep truth rather than cultural limitations that almost are coming out of you on autopilot. Yeah, I'm like, I feel led to not really tell you much or talk or even really explore much other than and that goes to my beeper right there, funny enough. I feel like silence has served me so well. It has served me so much. Even just breaking the habit of saying what I want to say and realizing I don't have to say it in words. I can sit with it. And then I can maybe get a deeper truth that I can talk about tomorrow. Has served me so much that I'm like, wow, this is what I'm sharing with her right now. And I'm going to add you to a Facebook group of all the people that I've done these calls with. And maybe, who knows what will come out of it. I'm so thankful for your time, and these are so important for me as well. I'm learning so much about myself doing these, and for introducing me to your lovely family and sharing about your family. Run, guan, guan, guan. 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 I'm happy we had this one. This one kind of tripped me out with the beyond time here.